Hi everybody, welcome back to Game Dev Tycoon. Welcome back to Hellballz Limited. Here we are in the office, slowly losing money. Jaden Griffith is ready to go on vacation, but first he needs to do some research. We're going to do some research into better dialogues, and will we have enough to do better user experience as well? Yes, we will. Okay, fine. Let's do some research into better user experience too. We're going to gamble a bit, and we're going to throw a bunch of money into a new engine and hope that it is just like up to today's standards and that we can make like a gigantic, huge smash hit that makes millions out of our office that costs a lot more than working out of the garage, it turns out. In 2 months, the Super TES will be taken off the market. We didn't create any games for it. Unbelievable. Better dialogues, better user experiences, and it looks like the market is normalized again with no particular strong trends at the moment. We had a couple of flops last time, it's got to be said, but we're going to make up for it today. Once Jaden gets back from yet another vacation, unbelievable. He's going back to Malta because there were a couple of sites that he couldn't see. This time he didn't even invite his friends because he's been punked like 2 or 3 times in the past. He's back already. All right, fine. It's time to hit the workshop floor. We're going to develop a new game. No, we're not. We're going to create a new engine, and this one is going to have it all. That's right. Simple cutscenes and a linear story. Hell yeah. Better user experience and gameplay. Better dialogues. Open world. Everything that we need. And we're going to call it Jaden's Babby V1. Because it has a lot of Jaden things in it. Like the story quest stuff, gameplay stuff, dialogue stuff, level design, world design. All of this junk that Jaden loves very much. All right. Jaden's Babby V1. We're creating the engine. Brian is purposely putting bugs into it because he does not like this kind of engine. He would prefer something that had a lot more technology in it, like more binary and just more like algorithms and more AI. You know, he's a bit like Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation. He's like a mix of Neo and Data. Jaden, hi boss, a friend of mine is greatly involved in an organization which aims to get more women into technology. They're looking for a sponsor, and I thought that this would be a perfect opportunity for us. Would you like to help out? I mean, we don't have a lot of money right now, Jaden. We could sponsor them. It would be a good thing to do, and also maybe we'll gain more fans or possibly a surprise worker who doesn't want to get paid. I mean, we could hope for the best here. You want to do it? All right, fine. We're going to do it. In the meantime, let us continue working on Jaden's Babby V1, the custom game engine that hopefully is going to lead us to millions and millions and millions of big ones that we sorely need at this point. Your new game engine, Jaden's Babby V1, is now complete. Perfect. We have got word that Hellballz Limited has recently sponsored a highly praised move to get more women into technology roles. Brian, the CEO at Hellballz Limited, said, "We would love to see more women in the game industry." Nice. Okay, we're going to do some research. We have some research points. Maybe we need a new topic. Maybe we need medium games. We really don't have enough to do medium games yet. Do we want to do a spy adventure game maybe? That could be fun. A spy adventure game. Okay, we're going to do a spy adventure game and see how that goes. Jaden is just waiting while Brian just sort of like through the power of math figures out how to do spy games. Brian has reported that he's ready to do a spy game. Perfect. What platform do we want this to be on? What works well? It can be we want adventure games, so it's probably going to be a PC game for mature audiences. We're going to have we're going to really game this one on the PC, okay? So mature audiences, an adventure game about spies on the PC, which has 18.9% market share. All right, so it has to be mature. It's going to be a spy game, and it's going to be an adventure game. It's going to be on the PC, and it's going to use Jaden's Babby V1, and it's going to be called I Spy with My Little Eye. I could maybe... Oh, it fits. I Spy with My Little Eye. I couldn't think of anything anyway. This is the game concept. I Spy with My Little Eye. The spy in question is the hero of our game. He's going to follow a linear story through a gloriously rendered 3D V1 open world with level design and everything. And he was born with only one eye. Okay, he's a Cyclops. He's a man, though. He's a human man who was born with one eye, and it just so happens to be very small. But he's a spy. And he draws a heck of a lot of attention to him through his physical appearance. So, but it's an adventure game, and it's supposed to be a bit zany, so fine. 3D graphics V1, perfecto. We're going to do it. This is Jaden's, like, swan song. He's just like, this has to work, right? But it might not work. All right, we're going to add simple cutscenes and better user experience, and we're going to go really heavy on the stories and quests. Brian is just going to be sulking like crazy because, of course, this is not his bag. He doesn't like... Look, gameplay as well is not very important at all here. I wonder if maybe engine is a little bit important and gameplay just does not seem to be at all important. It has to be enough so that we can fit this stuff in, but it doesn't have to be so much so. Let's go for something like this. See how it works. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. Development stage 1 of I Spy with My Little Eye, the spy adventure. Perfect. Let us market this. This time we're going to get some demos out there as well for some more hype. It's going to cost us 150K. We really need to make some money off of this. Holy crap. This is with our new engine as well. We're sub 1 million now. Hi, this is Jorg Longer from Game Nova. I got word that Hellballz Limited is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Sure. Okay. Jorg says, many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is a spy adventure game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on story, quests, or sound? It's an adventure game, so definitely we're going to say stories and quests. Thank you for your time. This is Game Nova that wanted to know about this. Look, the hype is crazy. In a recent interview with Hellballz Limited, we discussed their upcoming spy adventure game and asked company founder Brian how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Brian said that stories quests is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use the time most effectively. That was really nice, Game Nova. Thanks very much. All right, better dialogues for sure. We're going to go heavy on the dialogues, a little bit on the level design, and not so much on the AI. Perfect. Let's do it. Development stage 2 of I Spy with My Little Eye. About a Cyclops spy, apparently, who has a very, very little eye. So it's like one of those titles where it's like almost literal what it's trying to say. We're going to have open world in this. Maybe a little bit controversial, but I think it's going to be pretty good. We're going to go heavy on the graphics and not so much on the sound, but let's just leave like a little tiny bit in sound just in case, right? Because why not? We'll just try it out. But we'll definitely go heavy on the world design. Graphics can come down like a smidge too. I Spy with My Little Eye. Development stage 3. Look, our hype is 19 and we got the small booth coming up too. This could work out pretty well for us. We might sell a lot of copies of I Spy with My Little Eye, especially with our new engine. We have a lot of bugs to iron out. It looks like we're going to hit a design milestone for sure. Technology, I mean, we could let it brew a little bit, but let's go. Hype 25. We need to make some money. It's going to be crazy. We got a new record. It's a new topic and a new combo. We've never done a spy adventure game before, but by golly, we're going to try it out. Look at gameplay, level design have all hit level 4. 3D graphics V1's level 3. Brian and Jaden are rapidly progressing towards their next career milestones, which is very nice, and we're ready to go. Oh, nice. We got some new research available. Character progression in 3D graphics V2. It's going to be pretty good. Oh, and here comes the game convention at G3, just in time. I Spy with My Little Eye from Hellballz Limited. How many people are coming to check out this hot new game? Turns out 63,513 people wanted to get their hands on it. We didn't make it into the top 100 booths this year, but there's still a chance next year that we could do that. Jaden, now is not the time. Boss, our office could really do with some renovation work, and our computer systems are also out of date. Investing a little bit in a more modern office and upgraded computers would be great. Do we want to renovate the office for 150K? You know what? I don't think we can afford it right now, Jaden. Let's see how I Spy with My Little Eye does first, and then ask me after. The reviews are in, Jaden. All right, Brian is stressing out big time, okay? He's like, the whole company is crumbling and collapsing around him. Jaden is still coming up with like really awful ideas for games and stuff. It's not looking good. But I saw a 10 flash. It's a beautiful game, according to Star Games. This could be it, everybody. Nice experience, according to Game and Informed Gamer, sorry. It's enjoyable, according to Game Hero, and oh, come on, a 7 would be shows potential. All games, you fuckers, you ruined it. Jeez, now it's gonna be like a 6 point something instead of a solid 7. I Spy with My Little Eye is now on sale. Wow, in its first week, it's sold like quite a few copies actually. It's just like slamming up there. We're over 50K. All right, Jaden, I'm ready to upgrade the office. We've made a little bit of money off this, surprisingly. It's unbelievable. The day Vena fans have waited a long time for has arrived, as Vena has announced their next generation console, the Dreamcast, which I remember creating just a vast amount of noise. It was such a noisy console, and I didn't play it very often. I rented it. Remember when you used to be able to rent consoles from like Blockbuster and stuff? I guess you can't really do that anymore because Blockbuster is gone. But you used to be able to rent a full console for like a couple of days and try these games. I did that with the Dreamcast, and it was all right. I think Dreamcast was like huge in Japan though, and maybe still is. But I'm not sure. I think the Sega Saturn was as well, but like it wasn't very big in North America from what I remember. Holy crap. I Spy with My Little Eye is off the market. It sold 90,000 units and generated 632,268 in sales. That's insane. We forgot to do the game report. 6.75. We got pipped. We got pipped by Game Informer or whatever the last one was that gave us a 6, for Christ's sake. That was the worst. It cost us 327K to make and only made a profit of 305K. That's a lot of costs. Holy shit. A spy adventure called I Spy with My Little Eye. Let's see what we could have done better in this case and hopefully get 30 research points. Oh, good job, Jaden. Look, he pumped us right up and over. All right, post-release analysis is in. Spy and adventure is a great combination. Turns out gameplay seems to be not very important for this type of game. Did we have any emphasis on gameplay? I can't remember, actually. All right, Brian, it's time to do your thing. We need to research some sequels for sure. Okay, we're doing it. We want to get real life sequels so that we can actually make a sequel to a game and sort of ride off the hype of that previous game. We're going to make a sequel to one of our best games next, I think, well, actually, we should probably make an RPG, I think, with like our new engine, because it's a good one for that. Do we want to invest? We have $800,000, and the next game that we make is going to cost about $300,000 to make, which would be about $450 altogether, which would leave us with not a lot of money, but at least it would leave us with just enough money to make one last game before we go under. So maybe we should do this. Maybe we should get an office renovation so that we can upgrade our computers and stuff. All right, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We have a better office now. Whoa! God, it is sexy as hell. Look at this. I totally forgot about this one. It's nice, isn't it? Holy shit. All right. Hellballz Limited. This is G3 training. Since G3 has become the biggest meetup of game developers, blah, 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 they're going to do some challenges and stuff. And these are just new training options for us, which are okay, I guess. Let's get a new topic. Oh, post-apocalyptic. Oh, this could be it. This could be the one that we want for our RPG. All right, Brian, get on it. Maybe that should have been a Jaden task, actually. But you know what? It'll be fine. Brian's got a new computer. He wants to like put it through its paces and see what's going on, and we're done. All right, it's time to develop a new game. I mean, we could do some contract work, but I mean, developing games is a lot more fun, right? Okay, so hang on. Before we do this, let's go to our game history and consult. Now, what are some really good hits that we've had recently? I Spy with My Little Eye, probably the best one we've had recently. Da Business, just as good actually, and actually made us probably more profit because it cost less to develop. Space Boys 2 was not very good. Dress Yourself Please was terrible. Dr. Claus was even worse. Kids Please Dance was amazing. Space Boys was incredible. Marv's Revenge was okay. It was a vampire action game on the PC for mature audiences. Actually, it did all right. Barfing Lessons was terrible. Kissing Lessons on the... What? Oh, yeah, that was the romantic simulator on the PC. Tim in Time was incredible. A time travel adventure. That was good. Dracula's Baby, not very good. Zombies in Action. We're getting back to the Commodore 64 days. All right, we are going to follow up with a sequel to Marv's Revenge, which was also a sequel. We're going to make a vampire action game for mature audiences on the PC, okay? And it's going to be great. Let's develop a sequel to Marv's Revenge. Of course, Marv was the guy who went back to Mars to fight the vampires after his team of Marines was taken out. And now he's back once again to do another revenge, I guess. I mean, it's an action game for Jaden's Babby. We're just going to call this one Marv is Back. Again. This is going to be part 3 in the epic saga of fighting vampires on Mars. Great. Good job, Marv. His whole squad keeps getting wiped out, but Marv just keeps chugging away. All right, let's start development. And before we start development, let's market the shit out of this thing. Well, and by that, of course, I mean, let's spend $50K on advertising in magazines because we're not too hopeful that this is going to hit the big time. All right, we're going to add everything into this. It's going to cost us $45K to get past development stage 1. It's an action game, so we're going to go heavy on the gameplay, not so much on the engine, and not at all on the stories and quests. Action games are where Brian shines because he wants to be the next John Carmack, and he wants to make Doom and stuff like that. And this was his first, like, sort of attempt at mimicking that success. We're going to have to cut out linear story, but we'll leave the cutscenes in because that's exciting, right? Because we don't really want any emphasis on... Well, I mean, we could, actually. We could have a little emphasis and still have these options in here. Okay, let's do that then. We're going to go for this one. Development stage 1 of Marv is Back. Again, part 3. Oh, unbelievable. All right, we need to hit some milestones, guys. Looks like Jaden is getting tired. Maybe this was not the best time to start working on this epic new game that we want to work on. Level design, not so super important. Artificial intelligence seems to be very important for an action game somehow. I guess that's because you want to be able to have bad guys that, like, you know, do the duck and cover and all of that other shit as well. So fine, we're going to do it. Development stage 2. For Marv is Back again is pretty much ready to go. We're going to have better dialogues in there, because why not? And a level editor as well, in case you want to make your own version of Mars and have Marv go back there again on your own terms this time. It's going to be exciting. All right, hype of 6, still climbing as well. We're going to need some milestones here. We really want this one to pay off. Graphics is a sure thing. We know that we want that, and that. And we could still get away with including all of the bells and whistles. So that's perfect. We know that we need a little bit of sound. Graphics is the super important one, which we're at level 4 with. And world design, not important at all for a vampire action game sequel, Marv is Back, for mature audiences on the PC. Man, this could actually be really good. This could make us a lot of money if we do this right. And I think we have done it right. All right, we have to iron out some bugs. Let's go for a couple of little cheeky points in technology. Be nice to hit a milestone on this one, Brian. You know, it would mean a lot. Looks like Jaden is committed to getting that too, and Brian is committed to making bugs that Jaden just erases. Okay, we're going for it. Marv is Back again. It is a new record in the technology spectrum. This is great. Brian has reached level 4 as well. Jaden still lagging behind at level 2. And nothing else really notable in terms of stuff that we can make. Let's do it. Jaden, go on vacation. Recharge. Don't even think about the game. I'll let you know if we're bankrupt when you get back. The first reviews of our newly released game, Marv is Back, again, came in. Oh my god. Could it be? Oh shit. Shows potential. Oh no. We can't get a smash hit. I like it. Informed Gamer. God. It's brutal out there these days. Falls a bit short. Game Hero, how? Oh, we put our heart and souls into this one. It was uninspiring according to all games. Oh my god, we're never sleeping with them again. That's terrible. Marv is Back Again has kind of flopped, actually. I mean, today the new game platform Dreamvast by Vina has been released. Oh, great. Perfect. Jaden had to go to Malta to just block out the pain of the flop that is Marv is Back Again. Hellballz Limited has recently released a sequel to their game Marv's Revenge. The newest game in the series, titled Marv is Back Again, was met with moderate responses. Oh, jeez. It could have been much better. It seems that strategy games are especially popular at the moment. Maybe that's the next step for us. Maybe we need a strategy game. Maybe this is where we move into making strategy games and stuff. I think we need like better stuff in our engine for that though. In 2 months, the Vina Oasis will be taken off the market. I can't believe it. We have research points. What can we do? We can make nothing. We can research a new topic though. Life. What is that though? Like, is that like making The Sims? Like a life simulator? All right, we can make The Sims. We can, you know what? We can make The Sims. Yeah, let's have a small booth as well. It might boost sales a little bit. Dear esteemed Sir Madam, I'm financial advisor to CEO of Wamoba Oil Limited in Nigeria. Oh yeah, of course, there's these things. I'm writing because I know of your high repute, trustworthiness. Our CEO has authorized me to invest 2.5 million in Hellballz. They can't even get the name right. We have deposited the amount in a safe bank and will transfer this money to you, but the bank requires confirmation from you. If you wish to receive the funds, you must transfer a one-time verification payment of 120k. I trust in you. I mean, you should never transfer money to someone in Nigeria unless they're like a member of your family or somebody that you know very well, right? But like, don't ever respond to an email or something from the Prince of Nigeria, because honestly, I know that you're important and special in your own way or whatever, but the Prince of Nigeria has definitely got bigger fish to fry. He's not going to email you and ask you to invest $50 in his pyramid scheme, okay? Like, that's never going to happen. It might happen. Okay, I take it back. It might happen, but still don't do it, okay? Just invest in things that you know about. That's all I'm saying. Marv is Back Again is now off the market. It sold 65,000 units. Not bad. Generated 455,000 in sales. I think it actually did make a profit, but it could have done a lot better. I mean, Marv is Back Again. It's kind of like Backstreet's Back, all right, but it's Marv is Back Again. Dun, 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 dun. Hellballz, dude. Anyway, 70,310 people came to the booth this year. Didn't make it into the top 100 booths, but we always have next year, and we're slowly losing money. All right, we really need to get back to the drawing board. Next time when we come back, it's going to be a strategy game. It's got to be a strategy game. We're going to make a strategy game, and hopefully we're going to climb out of this hole and make some money, because the popular genre is strategy. Join me next time for that. Oh, look, it appears that recently a few companies have fallen victim to Nigerian scammers. Scammers often claim to invest large sums of money into companies, but required a sizable upfront payment to make the deal. Those who were unwise enough to pay will not see their money again. Oh. Police are investigating, but seems helpless to stop these international scammers. All right, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!